everyone. Thank you so much for being able to join us tonight in the Ottawa Chinese Service Center. We are very lucky to have so many faces to join us tonight. My name is April Zhang. I am from Ink Poetry. I'm the founder as well as organizer of a poetry competition. Award ceremony will begin shortly after a few lovely performances brought to you by the Ottawa Chinese Service Center. Ink Poetry was founded upon the idea that it's open to any writers of all backgrounds. And of course that means we value and as well as honor fiction and creative non-fiction poetry, and of course centered around the philosophy that young voices do not. So just a quick brief rundown of the 2025 contest in terms of numbers. Submissions had opened on January 1st, deadline closed on April 1st. Eligibility was of course open to all poets, both English, Chinese, as well as actually French. We had over 130 entries submitted across Canada. Submissions fees was of course free. And today we have $1,100 worth of cash prize to be giving out. So before we get into the actual ceremony part, I would like to say a huge thank you to all of our sponsors as well as our supporters. Without the help of every single one of these companies, I can't even imagine standing here speaking to all of you today. I'd like to give a special shout out to the Ottawa Chinese Community Center today for allowing us and Ink Poetry to be holding our award ceremony today in this lovely building. I felt I didn't have enough support, didn't get enough outreach, didn't get the type of network that I wanted to continue motivating me to try my best and try my hardest with Ink Poetry. But when I had actually coincidentally met these three teachers, they had inspired me so much with their new ideas, with their experiences, with their mentorship in terms of organizations of these kinds of events. I would also like to thank Ma 老师 as well as Chen 老师 for helping with so much of the organizing of Ink Poetry, such as coordinating events so that we're able to get both the food as well as the building tonight. And lastly, I would like to thank Joshua Wang as well as Kevin Chang and the rest of the Ink Poetry social media team for helping me with the promotion of Ink Poetry, both on social media, on TikTok as well as Instagram. Without these people, without all these people's support, I would never have imagined that Ink Poetry would be able to get so large so quickly. So thank you all very much.
It is with my greatest honor that I present my poem in front of you today. Trouble Suffocation. What aching boredom. Lately I have been drowning, choking on oxygen and strangled by space. My organs eat themselves to holes and my bones feel like dust. I weep like a little child, hoarded in my own heart and rotting away in the grayness of my bed. Safety is the square of this room. Bleakness is the heat of comfort.
墨里魂游你引动，陆海飞处石山青，飞扬意气多威猛，只为人间意难平。明月当空闲雨静，孤舟沉涌夜惊起，乌云蔽日皆星星，笑傲沧浪周至情。
Burn by Suya Peng. Heels bleed crimson, dancing to an exquisite lullaby. Sweet elegance enwraps me. Thick like honey, it fills me like no drug. Tiptoeing on the fine line of steel, violins play serenades, tinkling out of my reach. A singular path to take, up, up, up and away, until all is white and turning to gold. An inch of misstep, an unexpected breath, a momentary aversion of eyes. Distraction injects through the cells of my brain. Mistake broils beneath my skin. Failure is a drain, down, down, down and gone. whispers grow and spread from those of blood, eye curve, and the ones in between. You delight in them, drink in the sight, and relish the attention. What you do not tell them, you grow stronger. You graze the sea, and it trembles. Loneliness coats the self-filled aqua, and it so reaches and rises and thrashes. There is a part of you, just as lonely, and just as willing to swallow up the world in order to taste a respite. It is a reminder, you were made to drown, but you survive nonetheless. When you meet them, there is no fear, not in their eyes or their words. They do not quake or cower. They only feel lust, jealousy, want, need. You smile, and it is a knife made to carve and mend, made to hurt and heal. They do not care, do not notice, and you do not rage. It is all right. When the rumors reach you of plots and schemes, birthed from divinities breathed in hearts unholy, the only thing that leaves you is a laugh. The sound is sharp. It burns, tears through everything with a merciless none can match. It seems even the deathless can forget what you hold in your hands. You are named Goddess of Love. You whisper and war. Thank you very much.
Time is soft, but what for art? There's so much left to unlearn. Cause I thought love was something you should earn. Should give
青春是生命的斑斓，这里是放飞的起点。水与墨相交织着，谱出新的乐章。韵律是心中的浪漫。春风来了，留下这一首首灵动的诗篇，恰似雨丝点点，汇入岁月的长河，洒下五彩的花瓣。好 ，Thank you。
执着于春天的人，等待着这片土地的补信和大地沉寂。吹过林间的风，带来了时间的消息。在远方，总有一朵云和一阵雨的相遇，总有一片只属于春花的旷野。在时间的旷野中，也总会有一片只属于你的大地，召唤你步履不停，走向春天。
Stolen. The box that holds the treasure map to her private museum. Inherited from your trip together when it was June. Tangles from hardy trusses with the others. Reaching too close and
My form is my art. So I write my favorite book, listen to my favorite song, but there's a point. Wonder why this is a read every line. I question the plot. I watch my favorite movie, finding the plot to be cliche and cringe, and there's an emptiness. Every scene I watch, every twist and turn, and every happy moment, and it makes me question the theme. Listen to my favorite song, headphones on, lights off. Beyonce's Lost, Guns, Drugs, Violence. As I reminisce, I realize the absence of thoughts seems to be here. But as I write, it's all me. There's no question, no abyss, no voice, because it's me. Not through the eyes, hands, and mouth of someone else, but mine. My poetry is my art. Thank you.